Hello everybody, I am Omega Recon Gaming. Another bad one, guys. Another bad one. Okay, before I start destroying this game, let me go into the positives, okay? What I liked. There are new sound effects for certain things like opening card packs, which is great. And also for several other things, added sound effects. There is a new like effect, like when you place a card like face down and stuff like that. It's got like a poof effect. I like it. There's summoning animations, special summoning animations for certain cards. They finally added Link to it's the first Link Monsters game. And if it's not, at least it's the first one that had a commercial release, or the first one released in America. Point is, it's my first time, using Link Monsters. So I was really interested in trying it out because I watched V-Rains. I'm a huge Yu-Gi-Oh fan. So I wanted to play it because Link is it's a new format. It changes up the game. It neuters pendulums. It also neuters a lot of other things, and I'll get into that. Actually, that's all my positives. Oh wait, there's one more. They added all the DLC for in the game. I mean, they charged $10 extra for it, which for the game as a whole, so it's like 30, 40. I think it's $30. I could be wrong. I know it's not 60. I know it's not 60. So this game is a port of the 2016 Legacy of the Duelist. So they added the Link evolutions to the name of the game because they added Link monsters. So what they did is they added all the DLC from all the other campaigns that they charged for previously. So got to play those. I haven't played all of them yet. Because I want to talk about the main, problems I have with this game, and that has infuriated me. The main reason that I wanted to buy this game, I didn't buy it, I rented it. Good thing I did. Good thing I did, because I almost bought it. Because I was like, Link Monsters, finally. And they're adding, like, the DLC from the previous thing. It's going to be on Switch. And I'm a huge Yu-Gi-Oh fan. So I was like, that'd be cool. And they added cards, Link cards, like the Code Talker and some other ones. And I don't have, like, actual physical cards yet. So I was like, that'd be cool. So I already own this game on PS4. And this was exclusive, like the Link update, or like, is exclusive to the Switch. So I wanted to try it out. So I rented it. So let's go into the negatives. There's still no voice acting. I have bigger problems than this, but it still angers me because they say relive the stories. And I'm going to come back to this. But I'm just going to put a pin. I'd come back to the stories for V-Rains, and I'm just going to put a pin in that, and we'll come back to that. So it's going through all the stories. So that's great and all, but it's all text boxes. No, voice actors. Like, I would have even taken Japanese, like, subs. I would have taken that over nothing at all. Nothing. Okay. So, what else is bad? The Link monsters. So, at one point, I do like the fact that they neuter pendulums because I hate pendulums. And I have tried Link, and they are good in some aspects, and when you use them, like, in a specific way, they're great. My only problem is that they neuter every other card. Synchros, fusions, XYZs, they pretty much neuter them. Like, I'm happy that they neuter pendulums, too. However, they neuter everything else. And I don't like that. Because pendulums broke the game. I don't want everything else to suffer just because... Okay. Anyway. So, it's much harder to bring out synchro monsters. Like, I can't bring out a bunch of synchro monsters now, unless I have a Link monster. Or, like, some, like, arbitrary, like, thing. It's just really irritating. And I've tried it out multiple times. So, yeah. That's very irritating for me, because I love... My favorite types of monsters are synchro monsters. Those are the coolest ones. Link monsters are cool, and they can do tons of cool effects. And when used, like, with other, like, Link monsters and all kinds of other things, it can be fun. A lot of fun using Link monsters. Pendulum is never fun. Not once. Breaks the game. I hate it. But Link monsters can be fun if you use them, like, in their proper intended way. But if you use, like, a one-off card or whatever or whatnot, or you don't use them at all, it can be kind of infuriating to play this game. And it's infuriating for playing the other modes because you're stuck with the Link format. Like, it's the brand new Link format, and you have to play in every campaign with the Link, like, format there. Like, it's stapled there. Like, and yeah. So that's irritating. Another irritating thing, so they added summoning animations for certain monsters, but they got rid of attack animations. Like dark magic attack and some stuff like that, which a free mobile game, Duel Links, has, you know, both, but I mean, kind of both. I mean, they still yell, they yell, like, Stardust Dragon, use, oh my god. I forgot what... I just used Stardust, like... Okay, let's try another one that's easy. Okay, Dark Magic Attack. Yeah, so I played the because I wanted to see, you know... I wanted to get some cards before I headed into the Link's verse. So, I played a little bit in Yu-Gi-Oh! Then I was like, okay, let's head over to 5Ds and grab some Synchro monsters. So I did that. I got stuck at my worst enemy. And that's Carly. Now, to be noted, she has always given me problems. You could, I've made a whole series on the Blink Legacy of the Duelist, and I highly remember that Carly gave me several problems with her bullshit cards that, you know, send you to, like, the future, and it's so irritating. So I couldn't get past her. No, I did get past her. It took several tries, but then the following duel is her again, but she's a Dark Signer. Did I get by her? I don't even know if I got by her. I could be wrong. I think I'm thinking of but I know I didn't get by her this time. And it was really infuriating, so I was like, okay, let's just move, let's go grab some cards from V-Rains, and let's beat the then I'll be able to beat Carly. So I do that, and I make a sad discovery. So, as you can see, I have 100% completed the V-Rains campaign. Okay, You know, cool. So, how many duels are there? 3. 3. Three. They put 3 duels from V-Reigns in a game where their selling point, their marketing selling point was V-Reigns, is that the links are in the game. They did it again. Last time they did it with pendulums. And they took out like duels from other Uncharted DLC. That pissed me off, okay? But even though I don't like pendulums, I found it disrespectful to Arc 5. But I didn't care as much for Arc 5 because I don't like Arc 5. But I still think for the people who do like it, that sucks. Now I'm angry because I love V-Reigns. How dare you do this to this series? Every other series, Arc 5, Zexal, Five Ds. See, I'm stuck on the Carly duel. Let's. Okay, so GX, Yu-Gi-Oh, now let me bring back to V-Reigns. 3. Really? You're gonna do him dirty like that? And don't even be like, oh, well, the anime's... No! Because the anime is at, like, season 3 or 4 at this point. I stopped watching... I did like the anime, but, like, I kind of, like, wanted it to catch up a bit more. So I kind of, put it on pause and started watching other anime. Because I'm watching V-Reigns with my best friend, Matt. But, like, we stopped at, like, season 2 or 3. I believe we stopped, like, halfway through 2 or 3. My point is, and I know it's much further along now, like, very further along now, but you're goddamn telling me you couldn't even put, you have a grunt. You have Hoi, who's protagonist, and Blue Angel, protagonist. But you don't even have the first, like, real bad guy from the anime. You couldn't even put in the first bad guy. Literally, he is like the next duel. If he is not, it's either her or Ghost Girl, like the next duel after Blue Angel. Like, okay. So the thing you advertised to me only has the adding the links. You only added 3 duels. Okay. So, what else is bad? Okay, so let's talk about the card shop, okay? So, when you win certain duels, you unlock card shops so you can get more cards. Simple deal. So, with the points you get up here. So, each one has a few. So for each series. Oh! V-Range only has 1. 1. 1. You lazy assholes. You couldn't even be bothered to be. You couldn't even be bothered to add in a few more fucking duels, a few more cards. You didn't even give him Firewall Dragon. Like, not even Link Haribo. Literally, Haribos are literally like one of the staple cards of each, there's a Karibo each. You didn't even bother. Well, I mean, because it comes in at season 2. So, but still, like, you couldn't even add him to the damn game. Oh, and don't even be like, maybe they'll add him as DLC. A little, side note, guys. The Switch version doesn't have a shop that you can buy DLC, because they added all the DLC in the game, and there's no shop added. And that's a few if they're gonna charge DLC to add the rest of the game. Like, they charged more money for this. Sure, they added the DLC, and they added 3 more duels and more cards in that format. But they couldn't even just add, like, one villain from V-Reigns. And that duel that he fights him in is a very good duel with a lot of cool cards in it. Like, sure, you get Crackling Dragon after beating, like, the Knight of Hanoi, but that's just one. Like, it's so infuriating when Konami they just don't give a single fuck. They put Link cards, like physical cards, in the box for the game, and they advertise it Link Evolutions. Link Evolutions. And there's 3 duels. And all those duels are introductory for each character, by the way. They're to show you their deck. It's so insulting. Honestly, you would have been better off just adding it as a DLC pack for the other games. I know it would have been like a little bit of a, No. You know what? I was going to say it was going to be a little bit, but no, you literally, no. Because literally it restricts your playing of the other, campaigns. So, like, it makes it, like, not as fun to play them. So, no, it makes it worse. Except no. For the people who like Arc 5, it's gonna annoy them. It's so insulting. Screw you, Konami. It's a 0 out of 10. No. I'll give it a 2. Don't buy this, don't rent this, just fuck off.